We said, go back to your Trends Journal, May 17th and May 23rd, 2022, during the midterm election. We said, it's right there in black and white, that Kamala Harris was going to run for president again, because at that time, Biden was 79 years old. The people were very unhappy with him and the economy. And we said she's going to hit the campaign trail in 2022, and her major issues that she will only stand on is pro-abortion and the Ukraine war. And we said, again, I want to make this clear, we're trend forecasters. It's not what you like, what you want, what you wish for, what you believe in, it's what is. We said the Republicans would do very well in the midterm elections because of the dissent, the low standard that Biden had, but they will not do well because of their anti-abortion stance. And that's exactly what happened. And about a month ago, we sent out a special trend alert repeating all that we wrote, and we said Harris will win minus a wild card, like a market crash. Then they'll go for Trump. But minus a wild card, she's in. Again, I don't like any of them, not voting for any of them. We were the first magazine to call Trump a winner in May of 2016, when all the polls said he would lose, because the people were disgusted with the establishment. So at this point, again, minus a wild card, we see Harris winning. First of all, I did an article for Sputnik about a week before the debate in June. By the way, I also designed and instructed a course called American Politics and Campaign Technology, How to Run Political Campaigns, and I taught it at St. John's University. Again, I used to work on major campaigns in Westchester County. I wouldn't know what I know if I wasn't on the other side. And I hated the other side, that's why I got off. But anyway, going back, this thing was all planned out. Going back to the June debate, never, ever did they ever do a debate that early. They did this purposely to show Biden's inability, that he's going out of his mind, which everybody knew for a long time. This isn't like news that the guy he's nuts. So they did this purposely, that's what we said before it happened. They're going to show his incompetency so that they can put Harris up and running. And we also are saying that we may hear that the president is not feeling well, blah, 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 blah. He's going to resign from office and Kamala Harris will be president. Now the people will be going to the polls in November, voting for a past president and a current president. They're going to do everything they can to pump her up. Again, I want to make this clear. This is from your Trends Journal. Our May 17th, 2022 trend forecast. Harris has aspirations to be president of the United States, and she knows that her boss is an unpopular president who is 79 years old. She wants to be the party standard bearer and needs to start making a name for herself if she hopes to run for president again. We go right here. Being that the Biden administration is viewed as ineffective in bringing down inflation and strongly boosting the economy, Harris will seize upon abortion rights. It's as simple as that, and you gotta go by the numbers, because here are the numbers. NBC News reported that the Public Policy Research Institute ran a national poll in February that found 64% of Americans think abortion should be legal in all or most cases. And the poll, when broken down by political affiliation, found 87% of Democrats, you ready? 69% of independents and 37% of Republicans say abortion should be legal. So you got 65% of independents, and you got mostly all of the Democrats. It's going to be a one-issue vote for a lot of people. They weren't going to show up. Again, people forget June debate. Biden showed that he's out of his mind, and Trump did a lousy job too. Everybody was disgusted with it. You look at the numbers. And you look at the numbers, both the people didn't want either of them. So now she's going to get the woman vote, she's going to get the black vote, and she's going to get the I hate Trump vote. That I hate Trump voters would not have gone to the polls if Biden was running. Or the old juiced up. I mean, come on. Like this guy's out of his mind and gone. I'm going to tell you, I really believe he's going to say he's not president. It's a real possibility. And now she'll be president of the United States. I think he didn't want to be on the ticket, and I think the whole thing was planned out. I think it was a lot of baloney. Again, look at the facts. Trump was riding high. He was riding high. He almost got assassinated. Then they have the convention. They know what they're doing. They waited till after the Republican convention to announce that Biden wasn't running. Again, it's a reality show. That's all it is. It's a presidential reality show. We're watching a movie. They got the script written. Go back to the Trends Journal. 2 days before the Russian invasion of Ukraine, we're going back to February 22nd, 2022. From COVID war to Ukraine war to World War. World War III's already begun. We've been writing now for over a year that Ukraine is going to do everything they can to defeat Russia, which we don't think they're going to do, but they're going to also do things like bomb nuclear power plant. That's a reality. And it's already happening. They hit one plant already. It's hardly making the news. Then you have the Israel war. A couple of days after the Hamas attack on October, 7th in 2023. So this thing is going to keep escalating. Now it's 10 months later. Israel killed a guy in Tehran, keep shooting and killing people, Hezbollah in Lebanon. They're ramping it up. Oh, by the way, the numbers just came out. The economy's going down the crapper. When all else fails, they take you to war. Oh, by the way, the billionaires give all this money to the campaigns, not a penny for peace. Could you imagine if the billionaires all joined together? Here's billions of dollars apiece. We want peace now. We got to stop this. No. All they're interested in is making more money. They're putting it into the military-industrial complex. Look how they're bragging. How they bragged that we're making more weapons for Ukraine and for Israel, and we're creating jobs in America. These are the Persians. They're not going anywhere. And again, look at the numbers. What, they got 91 million Iranians versus 9 million Israelis? Who's going to win? After Israel killed the commander in Damascus, Syria, at the consulate, when Iran attacked, they showed their capability. It cost Israel $1.3 billion to shoot down the drones and missiles, which all they did was throw them into areas that weren't going to kill anybody. And they could just flood them in. No. And then I'm concerned about that thing called the Samson option, that Israel says that if they lose, they go nuclear. By the way, I launched Occupy Peace, and on September 28th, up here in Kingston, in the beautiful garden on the most historic four corners of America, I'm having Judge Napolitano, Scott Ritter, Max Blumenthal, Anya Parampil, and others for a peace rally. We need peace. If we don't have peace on earth, it's going to be hell on earth. And you said this has been going on in the Middle East for how long? It's been going on for centuries. For centuries. Once upon a time, there was a real man that was a real president that fought. George Washington, his farewell address. Don't become involved in any foreign entanglements. Basically, this crap has been going on forever. We're not going to fix it. It's none of our business. We have to build America. Again, what's your favorite war? The Peloponnesian War? No, I like the 100-Year War. Oh, the War of Roses was lovely. I mean, this stuff's been going on forever. Well, the facts are I bought more gold 2 weeks ago, and I tell everybody everywhere, get in the best shape you can, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You're in the fight for your life, and do something positive every day for those who really need help, and to do something to bring a higher level of life back. You know, once upon a time when I was a young guy, there was a thing called the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. They went out of business. You don't have to step right up, see the fat man, see the lady with the beard. Look how this country's declined in front of our eyes. Look, the numbers, again, it's an article in this week's magazine. Americans have the shortest lifespan of all the English-speaking countries in the world. Look what's happening to this country. We need a renaissance. As an Italian woman, when 60% of Europe went under with the Black Plague because of the filthy sanitation and the people were killing themselves, how do you say in Italian in the manner of the Romans and the ancients to describe the quality of their work in the Renaissance? That's what we need. We need a renaissance to bring back the true meaning of the human spirit when it was the country that everybody in the world wanted to come to because it was the land of opportunity and it wasn't owned by the bigs. By the way, the first book I worked on was Natural Healing back in the 80s when no one was talking about this stuff. I buy organic, and I can't believe, I could afford it. People can't afford this stuff. You get a bill of $120, and I'm one guy. How can you feed a family like this? So the people are eating junk, and they're turning into junk. When you look at COVID, again, the data, according to the CDC, 61% of 1 to 17-year-olds that were hospitalized were obese.